Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. All right, peace and much love. Honors and blessings, salutations to the elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which hold the kind of composure and integrity. All right, this is Yakuwah, and as you can see, the title of this lesson. Well, I'm gonna be driving while going home. Just did a little exercise, man. I got for work, but want to talk about. We all have a purpose. We all serve a purpose in this ministry. And this kind of comes to the inspiration of a topic I spoke about yesterday about being a sluggard, being lazy, being idle, which, man, I dare even compare idleness with lukewarmness. So like, I dare compare that as the same thing, because idleness will lead you to a double-minded mentality, and it'll cause you to not believe, because you're going to acquire more of you're going to acquire more undesirable attributes than you are righteous things, righteous characteristics, and things of that nature. And so with this little rant that I'm about to do, the whole thing about serving a purpose in this thing, man, in this ministry. Every man that comes into this thing, man, and the few sisters that do believe in the Yahweh Shem Shah under the man as well, we all have an order, man, and the scriptures go up and down about it. All right, with men, your job is to provide, and ultimately provide for yourself to do the serving of Yahweh Shem Shah, and that consists of laboring. Damn. All right, which we know what the labors are. All right, rehearsing the righteous acts, and also going out there to be as a watchman. All right, so with that, comes a cost. All right, basically deny yourself in this time, do the job that is at hand, and make it to the next place where you're going to get everything back. That's something that we have great faith on, because there are things in this life that we actually do want to have. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I've heard things, man, from bros and even higher bros about how they desire certain things in this time to be with them in the kingdom. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But like I said, like the title says, we all serve a purpose in this ministry, and that requires order. All right, the scriptures say that it's not of him that runneth, all right, but of him that willeth. And Yahweh is the one that wills. All right, when you look into the book of Philippians, it talks about that is of the good will and pleasure of the Most High for what he's doing with us. All right, see, this is the Most High's program. And hey man, a recent word that I liked going into was the word programming. When you look up the word program, it goes into basically specific behavior that you're trained to act and be as. Now, what was Israel given, man? We were given customs, we were given laws, morals, which that's behavior, or that's what helps train behavior. Damn. All right. So the program of the Lord, all right, especially in these times, is that we keep to those behaviors and wits of righteousness. All right. And so what I'm about to get on to is that you have certain spirits. All right. You got certain spirits in this thing that we watch out for. All right. Especially amongst GMS, there's certain spirits that we watch out for, man, when a person's in this thing, because that spirit can jump onto anybody. Shalom, Yahweh. The spirit, these spirits can jump onto anybody at any time, man. No one is exempt in this time, because we're all being tested. But the thing is, you have men who are a little bit more equipped and experienced with these occasions, that they're able to guide the ones who are not as equipped or experienced. That's why you have elders. That's why you have bishops. You got officers, all right, because they're more equipped spiritually because they've experienced more. Doesn't the scriptures talk about a man who has experienced, that he's traveled near and far, all right? And he's seen many wonderful things. Basically just talking about it, the experience of life. And so he's been in situations more because he's been on earth more, that makes sense, that he's able to give advice or a warning on to either engage or resist, all right? So that's why you have the ranks, all right? And we have seen, you know, for the men that have been in this truth for a minute, we've seen those types of spirits that are undesirable in this truth take hold of men and bring them all the way down to nothing. All right, you have examples, man. All right, and these were men that at one point in time had great knowledge, or they could have been an elder, they could have been a head of a camp. But you see that spirit, no matter who it was, it overtook that person because they weren't being in order, obviously. You know, when a man falls out, it's because he's usually not in order. He's not exhibiting the proper spirit, all right? And that goes into the lacking or laziness. He wasn't fortifying parts of his spirit that he should have been watching on. Now, there are reasons that things can happen, all right? I'm not saying that they can't. That's between him and the Lord with the mercy, man. But for the most part, man, we watch out for certain things, man. And one of those things is insubordination. All right, you know, over the past weekend, kind of had a little topic over that, man. You had seen an example of what insubordination is. Basically, insubordination is just you ain't following an order. Now, the scriptures tell you through Paul, he said that I beseech you that you avoid these types of people, because order, not having order, not listening, is what got us into trouble the first time. I make this very clear, and I mean the scriptures make it very clear all the time, man, that the one thing that got us in trouble the most was that we did not listen to the Lord. Another word for not to listen is to hearken. All right, and you can look that all up and down the scriptures, man. For Israel did not hearken. All right, they did not earnest. You know, the Lord earnestly protested. You know, basically begging you, please, you know, stop your evil ways and amend them. Refrain from your evils and your doings and serve me. But look what Israel does. They rather go according to their own minds, their own destitute indulgences. All right, they rather, you know, take counsel of them about them, you know, from themselves. And this is the outcome of it, man. And look what happened to us. Look how low Israel became by not listening. So how much more in the time while we're under grace? All right, there's no captivity after America. So your chances of going into another paradigm or captivity or oppression and then trying to get it right again, that's not going to happen. See, the scriptures say that judgment is now, that the time of judgment is now. All right, and then at this time, man, the Lord is going to bring the sword. You know, not being in order, man, is an issue with the Lord. All right, Paul said that he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to come back with joy to behold the order of whoever he came to visit. He said, beholding your order. But you got a lot of jakes out there that they believe themselves to be on point with their own order. You know, that's not how it works, man. The Lord is not about every man being by himself, the Lone Ranger spirit, you know, but you do got brothers out there, man. And you know, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm one of them. I'm out here by myself, but I also camp with brothers, man, in Milwaukee. I'm a part of that camp, which is why y'all see me up there. All right, but that is an order that I have to go up there, you know, bi-weekly, at least bi-weekly. You know, I can't come up there, you know, I can't drive a couple hours every time, man. You got plenty of brothers that do that. All right. Now, so anyways, the point that I'm making, it's like, you know, I had a little brain fart, but the point that I'm making, there shouldn't be any reason why you can't commit in this thing. Really, there shouldn't be.